Hey everybody, welcome back to the Working Man's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. The whiskey I want to review today is Woodford Reserve. You can see that little bottle there. The reason I have this little bottle, as is the usual case, running out of room, guys. Uh, Cabinets full of some of the whiskeys we've reviewed recently, and a couple of the ones that we will be reviewing before too long. And just want to say, guys, if you find Woodford Reserve, which is pretty readily available now at any store that sells whiskey that you go to, I recommend getting a big size bottle of this stuff. Just the regular size bottle. That's a very good whiskey, and it's distilled by the Woodford Distilling Company, owned by Brown-Forman, who puts out Jack Daniels, Old Forester, several others. But it's distilled at the site of the former Oscar Pepper Distillery in Kentucky. And it's really good stuff, guys. Really good stuff. It's the official bourbon of the Kentucky Derby. They use another whiskey we've reviewed here, Old Forester. Old Forester is used in kind of the cheaper mint juleps that they make at the Kentucky Derby. And Woodford Reserve is used in the more expensive ones. It's a very good whiskey, distilled by Chris Morris, is the master distiller for Woodford Reserve. They bottle the stuff at 45.2% alcohol by volume, which is 94.4 proof. 90.4 proof. And it's good stuff. Small batch bourbon. It says, "We honor our heritage with a truly unique small batch bourbon of unparalleled quality." And small batch, as you guys know, means that this whiskey here comes from 100 barrels or less of bourbon, instead of the company using hundreds of barrels to throw together into the bottling process. So small batch, just it makes for a just a more refined product, just a kind of a cleaner, just a more pure product, I guess you would say. And Woodford Reserve, kind of kicking myself, guys, now that I have this little tiny bottle. Wish I'd cleared out some of the other ones that we've reviewed already. I guess I'm just not drinking them fast enough. But anyway, I wish I'd gotten rid of a few of them, and made room for a regular size bottle of Woodford, because it's worth getting a big size bottle. It's just really good stuff. So there's the bottle again. You've seen it in the stores, I'm sure you have. It's just really good stuff, guys. I'm looking forward to opening this. And the Brown-Forman products, guys. I mean, I like Jack Daniels. I think they make some good stuff. I like Old Forester. We reviewed the 86 here. They also have a 100 proof version that I'd like to review at some point. Woodford Reserve may be my favorite of the Brown-Forman products. And, I definitely recommend finding a bottle. Let's give it a little look here. And it's a nice medium amber color, guys. Some good barrel char in there. And, I venture to guess this is a good, I would think this is aged somewhere between, say, 5 and 7 years, something like that, maybe 8 years, I don't know. But it's got some good barrel char, so I'm thinking that it definitely has. I don't think this is one of those whiskeys that they add the coloring to or anything. I know they do with some of them, but I don't believe they do it with whiskey as good as a Woodford Reserve. Let's give them a smell. And I really like the nose on this one, guys. You get you definitely get some toffee, caramel type notes. Definitely some wood in there. But then you also get some spices, You get a little bit of cinnamon, but you smell what almost smells like apple cider in this one. I love apple cider. It smells just so good with the apple, and which I do smell a little bit of maybe some apple in here, and those spices. It's really what it reminds me of. So let's take a taste, guys. You guys, on the palate, you definitely taste all those things. You taste some like toffee. There's definitely some toffee note there. Definitely some wood from being in that barrel. Some good spice, and like I said, that kind of apple cider. Although you also get that apple cider, but you also get a little bit of just like you're walking through an apple orchard, guys. Just like that, that's the apple smell that isn't the artificial fake stuff that you get in some of the flavored whiskeys or bourbons these days, but like a real true apple smell that just came from the aging process. And I think that's a good thing to taste, guys. It just you can taste the craftsmanship in this. Back to that small batch thing, you can just taste the quality and just the purity in this one. Take another taste. Some definitely some dry fruit notes in there, guys. I like that. You have the kind of baking spices in there, like I said, from the kind of apple cider taste, but you also get some of that rye spice in there as well. And you guys know that I love rye, so this whiskey is just all around a good quality whiskey, and would highly recommend. I think I might have said, but this whiskey is right around $30 for the regular size bottle. On sale, you can find it in the low 20s, mid 20s. If you want to get a little bottle like this to try it out before you go and get the full size. The little ones are going to run you a few bucks, so definitely worth a try, or just take my word for it and buy a regular size bottle. And that's about it for Woodford Reserve, guys. Highly recommended. 22 to 30 bucks. Just a good quality small batch bourbon whiskey, and find it and buy it. Cheers, guys.